If you've got a business you're trying to grow, and I know you do, or you wouldn't be watching this now, then the odds are good that you could benefit from having a bigger audience. Because a bigger audience means a bigger impact, and a bigger impact tends to lead to a bigger income. And who doesn't want that? Which is why on today's episode, we're covering a 5-step strategy to grow your audience so you can grow your income, impact, and influence. Hello and welcome, my name is Adam Erhart, and you're watching The Modern Marketing Show, where we take different marketing tactics, tools, tips, and strategies and break them down into bite-sized, actionable clips that you can use to immediately take your business to the next level. Before we dive into the 5-step strategy, we need to cover something vitally important, both to your business and to your sanity. You see, despite what you may see when checking out the profiles or websites of celebrities, athletes, Fortune 500 companies, or even some of the larger competitors in your space, you don't need a massive audience of millions, hundreds of thousands, or even tens of thousands to build a solid 6- or 7-figure business. So if you're just starting from scratch, or even if you've been at this game for a while and still aren't seeing the numbers you want, don't be discouraged. By going through the following 5 steps and focusing on building a core audience of loyal and interested people, you really can't go too far wrong. So let's get to them. The first step in growing your audience is to be seen as a giver by your industry. Not a giver who expects something back, most people are called traders, but rather a giver who gives freely with no expectation of return or reciprocity. When your focus is on giving, serving, and providing value, you become an audience magnet and will start to naturally attract more people to your brand and business. You'll also become a lot easier to refer, share, and to pass your name along, which will only further fuel your audience growth. Like all things in business, marketing, and life to a certain extent, consistency is key. This is because it takes time and consistent effort to build up a loyal, large, or highly engaged audience. Growing your audience isn't a one-and-done type of deal, but rather a long-term strategy that'll come as the result of consistently providing value, proving to your market that you really do have their back, and showing up every day willing to do a little bit more. Growing your audience is a marathon, not a sprint, and nothing destroys trust or damages your following like starting to give and then disappearing off the face of the planet after a month or two. Giving something people actually want sounds like a no-brainer, but you'd be amazed how many businesses totally miss the mark on this one. The best way to avoid this is to first ask your audience or target market how you can best help them or what information they want most, and then next, test this by creating a short blog post, video, lead magnet, or podcast and seeing if anyone responds. The last thing you want to do is spend time, money, and energy creating something to give away that nobody wants. As I mentioned in the beginning, you don't need an audience of millions to build a really solid business. In fact, in most cases, you're far better off ignoring the masses in favor of a smaller tribe. When you narrow down your targeting and who it is you're trying to reach, it allows you to really focus on serving a smaller portion of the population, which means you'll be able to dial in your message a whole lot better and really focus on connecting with your audience on their level. Not only that, but it's also a whole lot less expensive and far more effective, as you can target, retarget, and then retarget some more for pennies on the dollar. This last step has less to do with growing your audience and more to do with what to actually do once you have an audience, which is pretty important and where so many entrepreneurs leave a lot of money on the table. And that's the reason we need to talk about it now. The key here is to focus on strategy and begin with the end in mind right from the very first moment you begin building an audience. Ask yourself questions like, what action do I want my followers to take? What stage of my marketing funnel are people joining? And is it clear and easy for them to take the next step to do business with me? When you're clear about your product or services, the value you provide, and how you can best help people, it makes it a lot easier and more profitable to not only grow a large audience, but also better serve and therefore profit from the audience you grow. So thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to subscribe to the channel, give it a thumbs up, and if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions for a future video, be sure to leave them in the comments section below. To help you get even better results, even faster from your marketing today, I want to invite you to download your free copy of the one-page marketing plan by visiting adamerhart.com/plan, which will not only give you a great free resource to use in your business, but it'll also give you insider access to my best tips, tricks, and strategies that I don't share anywhere else. Take care for now, and I'll catch you next time on The Modern Marketing Show.